So I guess Marco and the NOAH team got the chance to see our office a couple of months ago and see our operation there. But wanted to quickly go through a lot of images and I guess the concept of the company. Started this in 2015, launched December 2015. And the mission of the company is to democratize design. So what we do at Revolution is we produce homes, predominantly is our revenue segment, which we produce in about 60 days, and we deliver theoretically and conceptually and pragmatically anywhere in the world. We use designer brands. We have about 80 of the world's best architects and designers under global exclusivity that we sell online, mostly B2B to developers. So we're a curated marketplace, so it's a closed marketplace because the integrity for the design group has to be of utmost level. We've decided to close it off. Some architects can come in later on and to be part of the sort of a next batch of revolutionaries. We actually assimilate and aggregate about 800 of the world's best fabricators in different parts of the world. We have key alliances with several of them, about a dozen of them in the Middle East, Europe, Asia, and America, and LATAM. So we source deals globally, and while everyone is attacking B2C by developers, what we do is we serve developers to sell to end users. These are some of our architects, from Zaha Hadid to Jean Nouvel to actually Amare lives in Israel. And so on and so forth. Product categories, as I said, homes is the predominant revenue segment that we get most of. Happy to announce that we've sold about close to 4,500 homes last year. About 1,000 of them are going to be installed this year, and I'll show you some photos of great progress we've assumed the last couple of months. We're going to do some low-rise to mid-rise towers, obviously retail. We're even doing prefab museums. This is a page that shows you sort of the pyramid of expertise and importance of our various fabricators in different parts of the world. And I'd like to show you a quick video of some of the technology that they actually use. So some of these fabricators actually use advanced robotics. Don't know if there's music here, but there should be. Oleg. Maybe there is none. Should be. Anyway, so this is just a quick 30-seconder showing you the various factories we use. This is in the Middle East. Production. So we're an asset-light business model. We chose earlier on not to own our own factories. And we wanted to keep it very asset-light with no inventory. The only risk we take in actually owning our own factories is producing mobile plants when we know there are orders to be fulfilled. So it's a very strategic approach that we've actually engendered since the beginning. So other kinds of technology would be light gauge steel, on-site, obviously quasi-on-site construction, there's EPS, and there's various derivatives of the various technologies that we actually use to produce them. Some homes are actually done much faster, in about 30 days. So really the value proposition is fivefold for the company. We use technology obviously to create the product and to sell online. Number two, it's designer brands. Third is speed. And fourth, we're global. So really the modular technology was our means to the end. Our end goal is how do we scale super fast in different parts of the world by being asset light. So just a rehash, great product portfolio. We also deliver for some of the developers, master planning and project development, and we actually help sell some of their homes as well for them. So fully an integrated team that helps the developers from soup to nuts. Operational highlights, about 700 employees, a big chunk of that is salespeople. Total amount of 75 million square feet, approximately, give or take, for all these 30+ countries, and about 45 or so active deals. Just a map where we actually are going to be supplying some of these countries. We're also expanding to through our dealership or exclusive dealership. because we feel we can't scale super fast without local partners. So what people have come to us for is actually represent us and exclusively in specific markets. So we've been doing that quite a bunch. So we've done about 10 of those countries and under that basis. These are the new ones we just signed up this year. Okay, so sales growth increase according to origin. Most of it's coming from America, probably the most obviously sophisticated housing market and acceptance of prefab, but by far the most complicated. The way we look at America is it's 54 or 50 different countries. The code system and the permitting process in Florida would be completely different from California, say, right? And just other revenue segments we've added in this year. So about 44,000 homes to be delivered from all of these projects we've signed up. So there, these are probably net numbers, but about 4,000 units, 415 units from our first one project. And what we do is we produce it obviously in batches. Because we're predicated on the timing of developers, developers usually get bank financing, give bank financing to end users, and we usually wait and get paid about the last 90 days before we actually start. So we actually also help the cash flow for developers in this particular case. So this is ongoing progress. We have about 60 homes right now we're under construction out of the 1,000 plus we're doing. That's their first site. See some more model units there. And a couple other signed projects this year that are going to be adding vehemently to our portfolio. These are just two examples. We actually have decided to focus this year because last year was a big approach of scaling, trying to get to different parts of the world. Because the demand in Southeast Asia is so huge, about 31 million people need homes, we've decided that in our sort of regional territory, there's a strong demand already. So we're even producing homes right now and catering to B2G. So a lot of people have come to us to say to possibly supply homes for the government at very affordable prices. Another concept we're producing is in certain locations, we're going to be producing a resort concept called Revolution X, which stands for experience. What we're going to do is sell the home, lease it back, and then put it in a hotel component as well, and create a real destination. And this is just another video or photo of that. Thanks so much, guys.